Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time once again reviewing Showcase issue number 4, The Flash. Now, as you know, I am covering the second story from The Flash. I did cover the first one that tells his origin. The one I'm covering is the story known as The Man Who Broke the Time Barrier, as it kind of gives this foreshadowing to what's going to happen years later with the DC comic series Flashpoint. And the story mainly features a criminal from the future saying, "You have to get past those heat rings to capture me, Flash, and no human can do that. No ordinary human." And of course we see how people's items are taken away, and of course the police know what's going on, saying, that mystery thief again." We see Barry working on a compound, which ends up getting ruined, saying, "Great thunder! The beaker into which I was pouring my solution is gone." And of course sees that someone's getting away, so Flash gets in his Flash suit and chases the criminal, and of course learns that each ring has a different thing, like saying how the blue rings are and white ones are meant to be hotter, and yellow rings are basically meant to be hot, and basically red and yellow rings are meant to be different. So of course Flash manages to take it down easily, but the criminal manages to escape, and turns out that he's from the future, which he wants to get revenge on the people from the century by getting back. And one of the judges say, "The court has found you an incontrovertible theft, Madden. Therefore you are to be exiled into the future via time capsule. Your prison will be the Earth of the 50th century, a desolated planet. No prison, whatever it is, can hold me. I'll be back somehow and beat the law." And of course, by mistake, ends up way back into the past and needs the materials to get back, as he needs gold to go back in time to build the protective lens. And of course, knows about the banks that keeps the gold. One of the guards tries to call Central City Police, and Flash gets word of this and heads down there quickly, which he deals with medicine. And of course tries to throw every ring at him, which Flash manages to dodge easily and recaptures him. But turns out that his eye lens can also work as a sort of little mirror, which he manages to break free. And of course the guards see this, and Barry knows that something's going on and goes back as the Flash. And of course finds the hot trail, which gets hotter and hotter. And we see Flash managing to get Madsen, and learns from his story that he just wants to go back to the future, and that the capsule will destroy everything in a 10 miles in, and that. So Barry calls him out on it, knowing that it's going to kill every man, woman and child in Central City, and has another idea. We see him holding medicine still and running through a racetrack, which he manages to go back into the future, breaks through the time barrier, and eventually makes it back to the future, which he explains to the judge what really happened, and saying that they'll be sure to send him back to the future more carefully this time, where he belongs. And we see Flash eventually returning back to the racetrack, where he was only gone for a few seconds. And after this, one of Barry's co-workers say, "You know, Barry, weeks have gone by and not another case of those strange robberies. I guess the thief was caught and is serving time. somewhere. And this is the story. I think the story is kind of okay. Again, since this was issue 4 and Barry Allen's first appearance, the Turtle and Madsen are more like the bottom of the barrel villains. Eventually, yeah, in the later Flash comics, we would get Mirror Master, Captain Cold, Gorilla Grodd, Captain Boomerang, Weather Wizard, Reverse Flash, and so many other villains. And it did show that, yeah, since this was the Silver Age, a lot of characters' origins were simple and being retold. So I think this story deserves a thumbs in the middle. Kind of okay and kind of alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.